What's going on, YouTube? We are back with another video. Husband, wife. Hope everybody's out there having a blessed day. Hope everybody's out there being safe, masked up, sanitized up, and what else, love?
Rona free.
That's right, Rona free. Got the baby with me.
Strapped to the chest.
Strapped up, you feel me? Right now, we're gonna take a little drive, and we're gonna jump into a little topic. So, today's topic is a real one for those out there in a relationship, or married, or thinking about getting married. It's the real topic, so I want y'all to stay tuned.
Grass is not so much greener. The grass is not greener on the other side.
It never is. It's only green where you water it. So we jump back in a minute. Today's topic, guys.
What is it, my love?
The grass is only greener where you water it.
Oh, yeah?
So if you don't know, now you know.
I thought you were going to say it.
Alright, so if y'all out there, y'all should already know, you know, and you're in a relationship, you got to put in the work.
Oh, yeah?
You can't just go halfway and expect, you know what I mean, everything to go, you know what I mean, the way you want it to.
You can't expect it to be all roses, right?
No, roses need water, you know,
exactly.
Like for the green thumbs out there. You know, you when you plant the seed, the flower isn't gonna grow overnight. You know, you gotta put in the work to make sure the flower, I mean, gets its nutrients, gets its sun, gets its water.
And each plant has its own care plan.
Definitely.
You can't water it too much.
No.
You can't
It's
put
a
it
balance.
in the sun too much.
No, it don't dry out.
Yeah.
It's a balance.
Is a balance, right?
Definitely. So in relationship now, when you're with someone and you're in a committed relationship, you know, it's a balance. You can't give too much and you cannot give too little. You know, you should know your partner, and your partner should also know you.
Right.
You know, so if you feel this person is for you, then you're gonna do whatever it takes to keep this partner. You know, especially if you guys are married. So saying y'all guys are in a committed relationship, not married yet, but you know what I mean, y'all on the way to marriage.
Yes.
You should do everything in your power to keep that person happy. So love, what are some things that will keep you happy in a relationship?
Whoa. Things that keep me happy in our marriage are our daily affirmations of love, care, us constantly finding out how the other is doing. It's never too much to ask, are you okay? I think we ask each other throughout, like, even if we've asked each other already, we always go, are you okay? How are you doing? Like, even though we've spoken, we've been with each other for the whole day, but you don't know, people's moods change throughout the day. They go through different temperaments and stuff. So finding out how we're doing throughout the day, and also not comparing our marriage to other people's marriages.
Definitely.
Because ours is unique to us.
Right.
And it's not going to be like everyone else's. Things that make ours work is that we stay true to what we found, what we loved about each other in the beginning, and we're keeping that going.
Right.
We're not comparing ourselves to who and who, so and so. And that's what I think I love about us.
Right. So
we're true to us.
So with our marriage, you know, and even before our marriage, we always communicated a lot. You know, we talked a lot, and we on the phone like to me, I feel like communication is key. You know, you get a lot when you communicate. You see where that person's head is at.
We've actually grown with our communication too, compared to the very beginning.
Definitely, and
we just
seeing where we are now
now
with the YouTube page and actually sharing
so much of our lives,
lives and experiences and stuff,
sharing ourselves a lot
giving
now.
Some knowledge to you guys out there. It's something that we feel is very important when it comes to, you know, relationship. And also, you also have to take notes and, you know, pay attention to your partner. If your partner doesn't like something, or your partner is upset about something that you did or something that you're doing, you know, you have to take the time to correct what you're doing, and don't, look over whatever your partner's saying. It's very important that you listen to one another and don't, talk over one another, and, you know, give respect. You know, not all the time you're gonna agree, but, you know, you have to respect each other.
You give what you get. So if you've already started in your relationships or marriages to start yelling at each other, that's like the foundation of your marriage. If you disagree, you already start yelling, it's gonna be hard to break out of the yelling. If you've already started cussing at each other while you're angry, that's gonna be it. You're gonna cuss at each other forever when you're trying to get your points across. But we've tried to do is, even though we do have disagreements, we never really raise our voices to each other.
No, you gotta speak respectively.
We speak like we actually having a conversation, even though like our disagreements will be lengthy, because we're trying to get out, each person's trying to get their points across.
Definitely.
But in that disagreement, we're not ever raising our voices.
Yeah, and you can't be rude to one another in the same sense. You also have to have respect for your partner, you know. And also, when you feel that the love or the relationship is slipping, you have to first bring it to the Lord in prayer.
Oh, dear Lord, 3 things we pray: to love thee more dearly, to see thee.
And then secondly, you know, talk to your partner and see if there's things y'all could, work out.
To spice things
you know,
up,
see where
fix things,
where things are lacking. If he's lacking in some areas or she's lacking, you know, you gotta get that spark back. You can't just give up on your partner, so quickly, because you never know if you losing a real one. You know, you're too quick to throw the towel in when times get hard. And I feel like that's the problem why certain marriages don't work, you know, because we so quick to call it quits, you know. But
also, you know, to check your partner sometimes, you know, we say things in conversation and we don't realize that we're offending the other person. And if you let it slide and you don't check them and be like, you know what,
who the hell do you think you're talking to?
Don't say that to me. Or why are you talking like that? Or I didn't like that. Just check them, and then they become cautious of, oh my goodness, I said this and she didn't like it. And then it's either they apologize or they just correct the behavior immediately, and then they don't do it again. So I think we check each other sometimes too.
You gotta let your partner know all the time when they're out of line, you know, or you feel some type of way about something they said or they did, you know, because you don't want to, you know, have something you don't like keep happening, and then, you know, you're gonna reach a boiling point where it could have been fixed, you know, months ago, and then now you're at this point
years ago even.
Yeah, that too. And now you're at this point where any little thing, he or she does is like irritating. So now you're at your point where you don't even want to deal with the person no more, and you know, you're ready to walk through the door, you know. But
our marriage is not like the blueprint of all marriages.
No, not at all.
But we're just still very much in love with each other, and we remember what brought us together.
Right.
The fact that we saw common things in each other that we liked, and we saw that this is something that we could have for the rest of our lives.
Definitely. And when our morals and, you know,
ethics, the way we were raised to.
Yeah, you see the person's aspiration and their drive, and, you see the kind of person they are and the kind of person they could turn out to be. And when you put that with the person you are, and y'all just feed off each other, and it's only growth. You can't drag somebody down, because then the relationship exactly is not gonna be of any use. So when you're in certain situations with your partner and you feel like you're disrespecting your partner, or the partner feels like she's or he is being disrespected, those things you got to check. And you can't come into a relationship and disrespect somebody knowingly you're disrespecting them, and then expect to get great results out of the disrespect that you're bringing to the table. You first have to understand that I'm wrong, and then once you acknowledge that you're wrong and accept it, then you have to change. Change behavior is only going to bring you better results. Not every relationship changes overnight. Sometimes change takes time, but you got to at least make the first move to at least want to change.
Right.
You can't be the abusive one, or the outspoken one, or you want to go cheat, and things like that really turns people off. And if you feel you're in a relationship that you could save, then it's only a matter of time before that person is gonna really walk out of your life, because you're not putting in no effort to change.
So I would also say strengthen your foundations. The foundation of our relationship, firstly, is God.
Definitely.
He's at the center of everything. Every decision, everything we take, we put him first.
Right.
Even if one person is sick, or you just going through a point in your life where you just want to get something else other than speaking to your partner, you take it to God first. And then we also strengthen our foundations, which is our communication, our love,
Definitely.
our thinking, everything that just is unique to us. We make sure that is also strong enough that if anything comes, we're able to still stand. Right.
When in relationships, also we spend a lot of, I don't know about y'all out there, but for us, I work a lot, so when I do get the time, I try to spend it with my wife and the baby to build our relationship, and to see them a lot more. Because when you're separated from your partner for a period of time, you miss out on a lot of things that you don't really see, if y'all were really together. So when you do have the time, try and spend it with your partner. You don't really have to go out with your friends, or go play ball, or things that you feel you need in life are only really right beside you, because everything else, it's repetitive. It's always going to be a party. There's always going to be a movie.
Right?
Everybody's always hanging out. You're not missing the streets. The streets is always going to be there.
Always going to be there.
Yeah, the streets is always going to be there. Always. So you always have to take value in the people that are real close to you. You value your partner, then put in the effort, water the plant. These things aren't hard.
The grass is only greener where you water it.
Definitely, have date nights and things of that nature. Try to come up with different ways to, surprise your partner. Buy her flowers, the things that they like. You surprise them every week. You don't have to wait for a holiday or their birthday and things like that. You do it off the strength of love. Not off the strength of holidays and things of that nature. Because when they see that you care that much to buy them things or show appreciation, they feel loved, and that also helps your marriage or your relationship grow.
So basically, communicate with your love language.
Definitely.
So our one of his love languages is gift giving. Babes loves giving gifts.
Definitely.
What else? Acts of service. He likes doing things, so that when he does something, I'm like, I know he's showing me that he loves me. And as we communicate
very much.
So we talk. We talk. The TV could be on, or we we're doing something, but we're constantly talking.
Definitely.
And spending time, like he said, get any opportunity to spend time with your partner. Even when he's running errands, he'd ask me, do you want to come with me to run this errand, just so that we can spend that little time outside alone and just like be together. That helps. That little
Definitely.
10 minutes on this little errand to CVS or
You
whatever.
have to make your partner feel wanted and needed at all times. You know,
Right.
they don't never want to feel like they're not, valued. Anytime your partner feels like they're not valued, trust me, they'll let you know. You'll see it. If you're not seeing it, guess what? You're not paying attention to your partner.
Yikes.
And there's gonna be a
It's
rude
gonna catch
awakening.
up to you. It's gonna
Yeah,
catch
it's
up to
gonna
you
be
when
rude.
you realize it's too late, and now it's just beyond fixing, and the person's on their way out.
Definitely.
It's too. Then at that point, like, how do you fix it?
Exactly.
Even worse when you like have kids.
Oh, that too, because
So
now
now what?
the
We could've-
kid is in the middle, so now the parents separate, and
Look at that.
it's tragic. So to avoid going through all that turmoil and that bad
Energy, vibes,
yes, we
time.
positive vibes only. I'm telling you. So for y'all out there, newlywed, committed relationships, or y'all thinking about getting married, just always remember to pay attention to your partner, communicate a lot. You can never talk.
Communicate.
You can never
enough.
talk too much. I'm telling you, you can
Also,
never
don't
talk
compare
too
your
much.
relationship
Yeah,
with
don't
other people's.
exactly.
Don't compare your marriage to other people's
exactly.
marriages, because
you your own person.
you have
Your
no
wife is
idea.
your own person.
Exactly. You have no idea
don't know
what's
what
going
they
on.
go through, and you don't know what they don't know what you guys
Exactly.
go through.
It looks good. Like, oh, they're so
Exactly.
happy. They got
When
everything
the
going
TV
on.
turns off on the internet, when we turn this camera
You
off,
guys don't know
we
what
don't
we
know
go
what
through.
we have to go through, and it's only because of the grace of God why we made it this far, and we continue to push, and we ourselves give you guys the inspiration to make y'all relationship and y'all marriages, better and stronger. And it's only because you guys tune in and watch our channel and give us feedback and give us likes and texts and DMs and
You
let us know
that you appreciate the content that we put out. So
we
we're gonna
love
keep
that.
making the videos.
Exactly. We love the feedback that we get, and it shows us that we're moving in the right direction. We don't do this for likes or for the gram or whatever, or for the tool.
To spread.
Yes, we have to spread
Initially,
positivity.
why we started this channel was to speak on topics
bring
of
awareness.
black love, relationship, current affairs, whatever it is, because we're conversationalists,
Right.
and that's what we do. So we wanted to bring a platform where we could share our ideas with the world, and what better platform than this one right here.
You have to spread the love, and we love all you guys out there, and we want y'all to reciprocate the love, so don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment.
Yes, and don't forget to subscribe. It's
Definitely.
free.
Yes, everything is
It's
free.
free.
You don't have to pay.
No.
I don't ask for
To
no
share
money.
this video,
Oh, my
you don't
goodness.
even have to pay. Share it to your social pages so someone else can see it and it can motivate someone else.
Definitely. You never know who might
free.
need a word.
You never know.
This word
You
may
can't
help
sleep
someone.
and there's insomnia? Watch this channel.
Definitely. Also follow us on Instagram at Godson. The O's are zeros.
Lulu_Knowles.
And follow our family page, _Blake Rose. And don't forget to hit us up on the email if you want to do any collabs, if you want to link up, or if you want to feature in one of our videos. Hit us in the email and let us know. And always remember, put God first and stand on your 10. Where we gonna catch them, love.
On the flip side.